Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham, Rakha Quraj, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Another video of the Spirit, your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Alright, this is from the stream from last night that the brothers in Chicago had. It's off Elder Malcolm's page. And the brothers were going in, hey, like the Elder Apostle Tahar said some years back, during a video lesson, there's always, you know, at least 3 lessons that's going on. The lesson of the video itself, you know, a lesson that can be pulled from the comment board, and a lesson that can be pulled from the video within the video, right? Based off the topics of the conversation that brothers are having. All right, in this video, the topic for this one is the fact that with the new bodies, we will be able to do physical things. All right, people of the world have the idea of the kingdom of heaven misconstrued. All right, or misconstrued. Excuse me. We're not just going to be a bunch of balls of light floating around, you know, hovering. We're going to, when I say we, the Israelites, beginning with the elect. All right, beginning with 144,000 men. All right. The 1/3, the remnant, but specifically zeroing in on the 144,000, because they will have supernatural capabilities that far exceeds anybody else in the kingdom. All right, all Israel is going to be perfect in the kingdom, and all of Israel are going to be, you know, on a way higher level than what we are now. You know, immortal. But those 144,000 men are going to be on a way higher level, all right? And we're going to look at this through our Lord Yahushai, because he told us some things, all right? So the bodies that we're going to have in the kingdom as a whole, we're not just going to be floating spirits. We're going to be capable of eating, of drinking, of reproducing, laying down and creating life, all right? Feeling the sensations of the world around us. We're not just going to be spiritual entities floating around, and that's the point of this video. So let's let this play.
Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet.
And Elder Yakia right there is reading 1 John 3 and 12.
Appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear,
same thing,
we shall be like him.
There it is.
But we shall see him as he is.
Ooh, and he said that he's not coming back to greet thee as a man. All right, he's coming as a destroying, conquering lion, man.
That's right. And the thing is that it's because we're gonna see eye to eye. Yep. We're being linked in the spirit. I just whispered. Matter of fact, over the duration of the lesson that I was not handling some other business, he mentioned about 4 or 5 topics. I just showed him the phone.
Yeah.
And it was all topics that I'm ready to go into this next week. Because when I'm at the bowling alley, when I'm there, I try to set up my lessons or new lessons for the week or a couple of, you know.
You know why, brother? Because we are those men. We're the king's men. Right? The king is Yahushua, and we are his men.
Lions Den.
We are the king's men, man. All right? Finish what you read, brother.
Corinthians, or?
Yeah, the Corinthians, beloved.
15, 39, and 40, and jump to 50.
Okay, this is 1 Corinthians 15, starting at 39. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of man, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
And that's so heavy and raw, because what the elder brother Yaki just read, we're going to be something different. We're going to be like Yahushua. Yahushua is sitting next to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. But he's going to be able to drink. He said, I'm going to drink this wine new with you in the kingdom. So not a vision. Right. Not like in Tobit, a vision. Go ahead, Yaki.
I was going to say the celestial bodies don't drink.
Exactly. Because the proof, Yahushua, when he came back, they said the spirit. He said, you got any bread or fish? He said, because spirits don't eat.
Right.
So we finna be something new.
Yep. Because we're going to still eat.
Yeah, hey, and that's, you know, the beautiful brother there, Ratazawanya, aka Saint Benji. All right, the elder brother. We're gonna be something new, y'all. We're gonna be something new. We're gonna be like Yahweh Shai. We're going to see him as he is, as it just read in that 1 John 3:12 from Elder Yakin. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some of the scriptures that were being quoted. The fact that Yahweh Shai and his when he came back to us, right, after being in the earth for 3 days and 3 nights, he came back in a body that was all powerful, yet at the same time it was still capable of physical actions. This is how we know that in the kingdom we will be capable of such things as well. So it should not be, if somebody's trying to tell you, oh, we're not gonna have children over, you know, y'all, fuck them. Don't let them discourage you and bug you out. All right, Luke 24. I'm gonna start at we'll start at 27. This is one of the times because he was, after his resurrection, when he came back, he was with the apostles for 40 days. All right, and we get some of the details, and we'll get the rest of it in the kingdom. We don't know all of what he did, but we do get a little bit, a couple of things, right? Luke 24 and 27. It says, "And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded unto them and all the scriptures the things concerning himself. And they drew nigh to the village whither they went, and he made as though he would have gone further." So this is actually, yeah. So basically, this is Yahweh Shai speaking with some of his men, but he was disguised, and that's another thing, you know, spiritual power. Whether he, they didn't know it was him. You know, hey, we'll have that ability if we want. If we want to, you can change your appearance, or simply just put a complete spirit of what's the opposite of clairvoyance? Just dull, to where somebody's just don't know what the hell's going on. All right, manipulation. So he's speaking unto his disciples, right? They don't realize it's him yet. Verse 29, it says, "But they constrained him, saying, Abide with us, for it is toward evening, and the day is far spent. And he went in to tarry with them. And it came to pass, as he sat at meat with them, he took bread and blessed it and brake and gave to them. And their eyes were open, and they knew him, and he vanished out of their sight." Boom, you know. So quite literally, he teleported up out of there. All right, he got up out of there. We gonna jump down some now, right? What else did he do? Luke 24 and 36. So we're seeing he's in a physical body, but he's capable of supernatural things. He's able to pick up solid objects, manipulate them, but still make use of spiritual powers. What else is he going to do? Luke 24, I'll start at 36. It says, And as they thus spake, Yahweh Shai himself stood in the midst of them, and said unto them, Peace be unto you. So right here, he appeared, he teleported into the presence of his disciples. Once again, and it shocked the shit out of them. Luke 24 and 37. But they were terrified and affrighted, and supposed they had seen a spirit. And he said unto them, Why are ye troubled? And why do thoughts arise in your hearts? So he could read their minds. Behold, my hands and my feet, that it is I myself. Handle me and see, for spirit hath not flesh and bones, as ye see me have. Right. So he was in a body, yet capable of spiritual things. He wasn't just an ethereal being, meaning a non-physical spirit, right? Although he was able to have full control over spiritual power, you know, his capabilities, he was still in a physical body. All right, impervious, although, you know, he wasn't going to be able to do no harm to him. Verse 40, it says, And when he had thus spoken, he showed them his hands and his feet. And while they yet believed not for joy and wondered, he said unto them, Have ye here any meat? And he gave them a piece, and they gave him a piece of broiled fish and an honeycomb. And he took it and did eat before them. Right. So he physically ate. So those new bodies will be capable of such things. All right, whether a scoffer wants to believe it or not, or accept it or not. All right, let's go to John now. getting another example, like the brother St. Benji was saying, we're going to be on a whole nother level, y'all. We're going to be on a whole nother mother effing level. Literally, which is why, you know, you have the brother Menatazak Banyamyam, who for years now has been doing the illustrations, videos, and the clips showing Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, dark-skinned men, right? He'll take clips from movies, from TV shows, and then edit it, you know, with a Hebrew Israelite spin on it. Well, we're going to be capable of such things: flight, insurmountable strength, unstoppable or unobtainable speed, manipulation of the elements, right? Well, taking it back to that Luke, y'all, that body that Yahushua was in, he was showing him in his hands and his feet where he was pierced. Here in the, you know, if we went back to John 20, Thomas said, you know, I'm not going to believe unless I see where he was pierced at. Well, he said, okay, so he showed him. With that body, y'all, he kept the holes in there on purpose. You don't think he could have had them holes healed up? No, but he had them there for a reason, and they weren't. Now, let me poke some holes through your hand, through the center points of your hands and your feet, right, where the Romans would crucify you. Isn't blood supposed to be shooting out of there profusely? How are you even walking? If I put some big ass spike holes through your feet right now, will you be able to walk ever for the rest of your time here? If I put some big ass holes through your hands, through your joints, are you going to ever be able to have full function of your hand? No. So that in and of itself was spiritual power, that he had those marks and was still functional. Come on now, y'all. Hey, you have to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the things that was promised to us. That's what keeps you on the right path, so you can attain. Because nothing in this world will measure up to the gifts that we are given. Lord willing, we be of those men, the king's men, like Elder Malcolm has said. All right, John 21 and 12. Yahushua said unto them, come and dine. And none of his disciples durst ask him, who art thou, knowing that it was the Lord. Yahushua then cometh and taketh bread and giveth them, and fish likewise. This is now the third time that Yahushua showed himself to his disciples after that he was risen from the dead. Right. So this is after his resurrection. He died and came back, and he was perfected. If he wanted to, he could have took Rome down, but obviously that wasn't the plot, right? Nevertheless, in that body, he was able to carry out normal human functions. All right, hey, and like brothers have said, because Jake, somebody, well, is we gonna have to piss? We'll find out in the kingdom. You know, Jake, well, is we still gonna be pissing? We'll find out. Will we piss? We gonna find out, but we're not gonna need to. So if you don't want to, then you probably won't have to. All right, because piss and pee, urine and feces is waste. You're getting rid of waste in your body. If you were to hold your pee and your poop for too long, you would actually die. You get to rot out from the inside. We're not going to be capable of death. We're not going to be capable of having any imperfections. So we'll find out. But I'm going to lean on the fact that we won't have to, but we'll see. Although we are going to be eating and enjoying the delicacies and the best foods and whatnot on earth. God dang it. Just believe, Jake. That's all you got to do. Don't bug yourself out with all the extra shit. Just believe. The Lord said we're going to mount up with wings as eagles and fly. Then believe that. We're going to fly. That doesn't mean we're going to sprout wings out our fucking back. It just means we're going to fly. All right? We're not going to be weary. We're not going to faint. You can, if you want to fucking sprint the entire globe, you'll be able to do so. If you want to dive to the deepest depths of the ocean without having to breathe, you'll be able to do so. All you have to do is fucking believe, Jacob. Oh, ye sons of Jacob, believe. All right, let me get that mark now. Because what did Yahushua promise to us in the kingdom? If these bodies weren't capable, he wouldn't have made this remark. Mark 14. I'm going to just read straight at it. Mark 14 and 25. Verily I say unto you, I will drink no more of the fruit of the vine until that day that I drink it new in the kingdom of the power. Right. So Yahushua is waiting to drink alcohol with his beloved disciples, which became the apostles. All right, and ultimately the 144,000. That's a part of the glory of the first fruits, reigning 1,000 years with Mashiach. They'll be partaking in special things and having that glorious sit-down feast. You best believe is one of them, and Lord knows how long that's gonna last. And we might be posted up, you know, Lord willing, you sincere brothers be a part of, right? That could take a hey, I ain't gonna, we'll see how long that takes. You know, you can imagine. These are some of the things that we're going to be doing. Having all the spiritual power that we want, right? Yet still able to do physical actions in this world. So let me get another one too. So let's go back here. Let's hit that Zechariah. What else we going to be doing, y'all? How they going to get here? Zechariah 8:5, it says, "And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof." How are we gonna? Because if you read throughout this chapter, right? The kingdom is gonna be perfect. We're gonna be safe from all trouble and harm. How do children come into the world? Do children just spawn out the air, nigga? Or are we gonna be having Cabbage Patch kids? No. An Israelite man is gonna take his beautiful, whichever one of his wives that night or at that moment, and they're gonna make love and produce life. All right, not just, it ain't the whole idea of sex in today's world is completely just defiled. We ain't we gonna be making babies. God damn it. That's the whole point behind it. Let me get another one. What's that? Isaiah. We gonna be laying down in the marriage chamber, producing life gloriously in the kingdom of heaven. And it is what it is. Isaiah 60, and I'm gonna start right at 22. Verse 21 lets you know that all of Israel is gonna be righteous. So the wicked that die on this side, they'll be resurrected. They'll be back. They're just not gonna be part of the first fruits, the 144,000, or the 1/3 in America and the rest of the remnant scattered abroad. Nevertheless, they'll be perfect when they are reborn. Verse 22, the main point, Isaiah 16:22, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten in his time. Right, so how's that? How is one man going to become many? How do we multiply? Through the act of sex. Plain and simple. All right, yeah, so, hey, how do we multiply, y'all? Through the act of sex. All right, the man plows the land using his farmer's tool of the woman's field, and leaves behind seed to grow healthy and strong. And after 9 to 10 months, the seed produces a human being, as we call them. And if we're doing that here on this side, you best believe we're going to be doing it on the other side, except for in righteousness. No baby mama drama, no, now all your siblings will be, all the siblings going to be through the father. Ain't going to be no multiple baby daddies, none of that goofy nonsense. Everything's going to be in order and in righteousness, and we're going to prosper in it eternally. So we're going to be on a whole nother level, man. Like the brothers are saying here, we're going to be on a whole nother level. That's why right there, like the title says, wait on the power. So this is good. Nothing deep. Just wanted to bring those scriptures out that the brother was mentioning. If you weren't aware of them, just further proof of what we know to be true through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Don't let nobody discourage you, y'all. Recently, you had those two fucking sons of guns, Hassad and Hakah. Oh, common scriptures that Israelites get wrong, or whatever the fuck. Don't let nobody bug you out and strip you of the foundation of your faith. You let some shit like that get to you, you already through. Right? So I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakorash, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Akim, Wa Akwa, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.